Good morning, everybody. Today's going to be page 5 in your EOC review, and today we're going to talk about linear functions. So parent function is just the most basic linear function that we can have. So that means it's going to be y, let me get my pencil out. It's going to be y equals x. Okay, and then we talked about 3 linear function formulas that we've used throughout our class. Point slope, which is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where we know m is our slope and y1 and x1 are going to be coordinates that we've already have. So that's going to be that point that we're given. Then we have slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b, where b is our y-intercept. And then we have standard form. Ax plus by equals c. And for that one, standard form, a, b, and c, they're just numbers. All right, so graphing. To graph using slope-intercept form, begin at the b, or our y-intercept. We're always going to begin at that y-intercept. And move along using the slope, or our m. So horizontal lines always go left to right, and that's when our slope equals 0. Our vertical lines go up and down, and those ones are going to be undefined. Undefined means that I'm going to have 0 in the denominator of my slope, and we can't have that. You can't divide by 0. Parallel lines have the same slope, while perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal. Opposite reciprocal. Opposite reciprocal means if I have a over b, it's going to change into negative b over a. So your fraction flips, and it becomes a negative or and it changes sign. So the last one is choose domain and complete each of the following representations using the parent function. So y equals x. Okay. So parent function, that just means that whatever your x is, your y is going to be the same. So if my x is 0, my y is 0. If my x is 1, my y is 1. My x is 2, my y is 2. My x is 3, my y is 3. Mapping. So with mapping, you write all of your x values in this first one, and you write all your y values in this one. So I'll have negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. But it's not necessarily all. Remember, we don't repeat. We don't have doubles in our mapping. Now what you do is you connect the dot, or you connect your points that are connected. So negative 1 goes to negative 1. 0 goes to 0. 1 goes to 1. 2 goes to 2. And 3 goes to 3. And the last part is we're just going to graph it. So we already have our table, so we can just mark our points on there. So negative 1, negative 1. So that first one. 0, 0. 1, 1. 2, 2. And then 3, 3. We connect our points. Extend our line. Extend our line. Last thing is the domain of a linear function is going to be all real numbers, which we use by doing this fancy R. And the range is also all real numbers. So we also use our fancy R. So this is page 5 of your EOC workbook. And thank you guys for your time.